a runner. Ooh, ooh. I think we have us a little trout. Maybe a keeper trout. Maybe not. Get in here. Well, it's a fish, guys. Yeah, I just went back into one of those little back creeks, marshes, whatever you want to call them. And he ain't even close. 14. But there was nothing back there yet. I mean, we just barely start getting the tide back. There's enough water back there to have them, but they ain't there yet, at least over in this part. So I just got back to the main water and chunked out here and got this little trout. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but we take whatever we can get, guys. I'm not too proud. We finally got a day where the wind's not really terrible yet. It's predicted to pick up like every day, but we'll pick around out here, see what we can do before it gets up too high. And it's kind of a limbo situation here. The fish are not going up in the back just yet, but really not sure what they're doing. I hadn't found a school of them lately. It's kind of spread out. But alright, guys, I don't want to yak forever, but just thanks for tuning in, and we'll see if we can get some fish today. So we will see you in a bit. Alright, guys, what do we get right there in front of the boat? Okay, I think we got us a little redfish, guys. Yeah. Well, guys, this will be the first redfish I caught in a couple of weeks. Man, it's been so windy. You guys seen it. It's just been terrible. I could have came out in it, but man, I just hate fishing in that much wind. And plus, you guys need a little break from my fishing. I know I put too much videos out there, y'all. Well, some people seem to stop watching them for a little bit. I'm just looking at the views, but I'm not saying I'm not gonna continue to make videos and all, but I just don't need to bombard y'all with them, guys. I mean, I want y'all to want to watch them. I don't want y'all to feel obligated to. So, you know, of course, I know there's some of you guys been watching every single one of them, and I appreciate it. And but this guy, he's not real big, but I think he's a keeper for sure. Caught him on the same lure I've been fishing with. Yes, sir. Chicken of the sea, down south lures. Now I got a jig head. I don't know if you see it. Not that I think it makes all that much difference. We poured these, a friend of mine, Dale, and it's I'm not even sure. It'd probably be about a 1/8, but it started out probably a 1/4. And you see how I flattened it out? And the reason I did that is because if you don't flatten it out, it tends to catch grass, and also it dives a little deep. I'm always fishing in this shallow water, so if you put a slant on there like that, and I don't know why they don't make molds that are like this that they sell to the public, but you know, your Nortons, your Hobie, a lot of them have that 60-degree turn up, But you can't buy a mold for it, so we had to modify it, but it worked. All right, guys, what do we got here? Good 22. All right. Yeah. Nice little fish. All right, we're gonna put him in a box. Like I say, I believe the wind is supposed to pick up a little bit, so I'm not gonna, waste time and stuff. I usually don't anyway. I normally get my limit and then move on. But I done kind of went through my favorite spot, and they had a lot of little taps, but nothing. Well, I had a good run. I won't put it in here, but it was probably a fish about like this one, and then he just come loose. I don't know. Must barely had him hooked. So, all right, guys, let's get on down and see if we can't catch another one. We're already feeling that wind starting to pick up a little, so we'll see you in a bit. Oh, guys, right there in front of the boat again. I don't know. I'm not sure this one's a keeper. He don't seem to be taking line. If he is, he's barely, but it's pretty cool right there. I didn't see him, but I'm just working the edge of this bank. And guy. He might not be a keeper, but he's feisty. Get back over here. Get back over here. There's no need for you to be all upset. I'm gonna turn you loose. For now. Maybe. Get over here. Make me look bad in front of my people. At least he's big enough that I can catch him by the gill. And by the way, these hooks are 4/0. Incher, I believe. But yeah, it's a 4/0 laser sharp eagle claw. Got them for, so you could say I bought 1,000 of them for $104, including shipping or what all. So that comes out to just a little over 10 cents a piece when you pour them yourself. So that's pretty good, because they're almost 60 cents a piece when you buy them outright in the store. You buy that little package of 5 for almost $3 once you pay tax or whatever. So that would be 60 cents a piece if my math is right. So I got plenty of junk lead that I picked up. Plus commercial fishing, we got tons of lead on gill nets and stuff if I wanted to rob them from there. But okay, guys, let's move on down and catch another one. What do we got? Oh, got something out here, guys. Hey, come on in here. My favorite old crab trap. I said, well, I'll throw it out there and just see if there's something lingering around it. Pretty good size. I mean, I wouldn't say, just super, but it should be a keeper of some sort. Yeah. Yeah, come on in, guys. Come on. Yeah, guys, that wind's picked up a little bit, and it's really an odd direction. It's a northwest wind, maybe even west-northwest, and that's not a normal wind for us. So fish may be acting a little different today, but well, this would be number 2 for the keepers. We have a few little ones I'm not probably gonna show, but you know, that's nice fish right here. Ooh. Okay. You didn't have to get all do all that. He's not real big, but I think he'll be a keeper. His nose. 21 incher. It's barely, but hey, on a slow day, wind potential to get up. You just want to go on and get your limit if you're into keeping them. All right, guys. Whoa, I must have thrown it right in his mouth, guys. I mean, as soon as the lure hit the water, it was latched on to. I've been seeing a few fish here. It's probably one of the biggest schools I've been in months. There's one I think just run off there. And I mean, normally this is not a school area. I catch fish here, but it's normally stragglers. It's one that, you know, there'll be one here and go down the bank, there'll be one. But today, I don't know what it is. They're banked up here. I like. So them days you just kind of, you just gotta say, thank you, Lord. But this one here may be a little short anyway. He might be short, nothing. Yeah, he's 19 and a half. Oh well. Did you throw water on me? Look at there. That's a red running in the water right there. I seen one submarining right under the boat a while ago. Man, it's nice. So, all right, guys, let us go on to the next one. All right, what did we snag? Ooh, guys, I think we got some redfish. There's one right there too. There's a lot of redfish out here, but they're acting funny today. I don't know if it's so calm and so bright, but you know, I'm very hard-headed. I don't want to change baits because I do love my chicken of the sea, and I do know it works, but this is a day that I should maybe experiment. But I am catching fish, but I'm going by a lot more than I'm catching. But that happens too. I mean, man, I've seen days on Green Lake where you couldn't get a fish to bite. Not only not bite, not move. You wouldn't see them. We could stretch gill nets out and not have nothing overnight. And you couldn't see one in the water running or anything. It was just, they'd lay flat on the bottom and not move. That's what I figured would happen. But anyway, I'm not saying that's what this is. They just, you know, it's so much mullet too in the water. I mean, they might be not hungry. This little guy was, oh, he probably ain't gonna make it. Oh no. Oh, he would be right on the -20, but let's let him go. pretty day, we'll hopefully get something bigger. I saw a group, I'm not going to put it in here, I saw a group of 3 big redfish swimming right to me, and it seemed like they could see me. This water is extra clear, you know, for this area. We don't get that good water like down in Corpus and stuff most of the time. I always got brackish water, but it's clearer than some days. Boy, they must have saw me, and they busted up, and they were a pretty good ways away. But all right, guys, let's move on to the next one. All right. Oh, this was not quite at all. Oh, well, tell me we got number 2. This guy. Yeah, guys, this is I think it's an easy number 2. If you don't, now you didn't have to put water on it, but it's one of the, I think this is one of the best days for months and months out here. Not only for fishing, but for the weather and for the finding a good school. Well, not only a good school, they just, I mean, it's been all up and down this bank. And I'm stirring them up for ever, but I don't really know how much more I can put in this video, being I'm packing 2 trips into one anyway, and you guys, you're not going to want to watch a video that's real long. But then again, I don't know. Maybe you can watch part of it and then come back to it if you like it. I mean, I don't know. I'm still learning what you guys want to watch. Now you guys want to ask me about how I find these spots, and I just keep saying, I just, you know, I put a video out there how I start with Google Earth, and then I have to come out here and spend some time on the water. Let's get this gill that way. All right, open up your, now I can't get my finger in there. All right, there we got it. But you gotta spend the time out here. And I know a lot of you guys don't have that kind of time, because you work and you have families, and it's just hard to, all I can say is just keep on whenever you get a chance. You know, come out and check out some spots. I get people all the time asking me, well, where exactly are you fishing? And, you know, I've said it before, and I'll repeat it. It's, you know, I don't mean to be mean or nothing, but I don't know of a fisherman, and I've been at this stuff for, decades. Unless he's your best friend, and I mean best friend, he might tell you where he's fishing, catching fish. Because what ends up happening is you tell a guy, oh yeah, I caught him over on this point or that point. Well, not only does he go, but he takes a boatload of his friends, and it just kind of snowballs. And just think about that with YouTube, when you got 600 people watching or more, and I say, well, I caught him right here. I show you on the map, and well, next time I go, there's so many people there, and not only that day, but they've been there the day before and the day before that. And so you can just, if I mentioned a spot outright, that, say, if I pointed this out on the map and you just saw me catch that fish, well, this spot would be ruined. It would be not good for you or me. I think that was a redfish right there. Man, I don't know where they come from. I guess deeper water, but because the other day on that, or the beginning of this video, you seen they weren't that thick. Of course, it was higher tide and all, but I'm gonna come up here and get me a free cork. Yeah, look at that redfish come right out of there. But get over here. I don't even fish with corks, but I give them to people. What do we got? We have us a treble hook cork. Good shape. Alright guys, just what y'all want to watch. Somebody scrounge tackle. I've got about 4 or 5 in the kayak. Not from today, but you know. Alright. Look at that guy. That's, how many was that? Like 4 redfish swim off right here in this little spot? Guys, this is awesome. Of course, that wasn't on the end of my line, so it wasn't that awesome. But we got a good pocket. And the good thing about today, and I know the video's getting long, but I think y'all can, you know, appreciate. See, it's so shallow up here that them boats that take 10 inches of water to float in, they got to stay out there. But yet you see in this water, it's 10 inches or so. Fish are here. And so kayakers have the advantage today. I mean, some of them boats can get up here, the shallow running boats, but it's a lot of shell under the water and they don't like to beat up their prop when they try to take off. So, all right guys, let's mosey on to the next one. All right guys, I thought I would make a little outro. I had trouble again with my equipment. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. I changed batteries and I made sure everything was plugged in good, and it just acted like I didn't have a good a mic connection. So anyway guys, I thought I would give a little bit of a face cam time, that way you guys know what I look like, you know what the guy on the other end of the camera looks like. So, but the reason I don't really care that much about face cams and whatever is because I think this channel is supposed to be about you guys, not me. No one wants to see me, they want to see us catch some fish. So anyway, I'm not insecure about how I look. I'm way past all that kind of business. But anyway guys, let's just wanted to let you know why we didn't have a proper outro on the water, and I'm gonna do some research and try to find out what's wrong with this and see how I can prevent it from happening again. But anyway guys, I thank y'all for showing up today and watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I ask that you give it a thumbs up if you like it. Slap that subscribe button, it's totally free. And anyway guys, we will see y'all next time.